DeCaro, WLAD News. Medical student Dirk Stanley was working at Brooklyn Hospital when the hijacked plane slammed into the Twin Towers. Suddenly, the place where he was learning to become a doctor was the last place he wanted to be. His thoughts dominated by his best friend who worked at the World Trade Center.
I really started to lose composure of really thinking that, oh my God, my best friend just died.
So he left and made his way across the Manhattan Bridge against the mass of humanity escaping the city.
I wanted to make an effort to try to combat whatever this evil was that was, gripping New York at that point.
But when he got downtown, it was hard to breathe and see, ankle deep in ashes and papers. His focus shifted from his buddy to helping anyone. Standing there were ambulance drivers, doctors, and counselors, all needing some direction.
And I started to assume a position of authority by helping to organize things, and I started barking out orders, and people started listening to me.
Soon after, amidst the chaos, they had set up a triage site for survivors.
There's a little bit in everyone that has the ability to really react very gracefully under pressure.
But patients only trickled in just 5 blocks from the rubble, an indication hardly anyone survived. The biggest crowd they got came after World Trade Center 7 collapsed.
People started stampeding up the street. Ran right through our triage site, panicking because everybody, there were people thinking that all of Lower Manhattan is just sinking into the ocean.
He never lost focus, but don't call him brave.
I think I reacted the way most medical people are trained to do, and that is, again, to think of the patients first. I don't like to think of it as brave.
Dirk Stanley's triage site stayed open until around 8:30 that night, and sadly, they only treated 19 patients. But before he went home, his cell phone rang. It was his best friend.
I was very happy. I actually told him that he shouldn't, put me through this again.
At Danbury Hospital, Martin DeCaro, WLAD News.